Hello students, today we are going to learn our second chapter from Beehive book, The Sound of Music. The chapter is divided into two parts. We are going to finish our first part in this video, and the first part is Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. This is biography written by Deborah Colley. She had taken interview of Evelyn Glennie and she has wrote this chapter. So the chapter says that Evelyn Glennie is deaf but she can feel the music. Before you read, God may have taken her hearing but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expressed music so beautifully. So someone has commented about Evelyn Glennie. He was percussionist and his name was James Blade. So he had commented about Evelyn Glennie. He says that the God has taken her hearing, she became deaf, but the God has written something to her, and that is extraordinary. She can feel the music. Generally, we hear, but she can feel, and far more deeply than any of us. Better than us, she can feel music. So that is the reason she can express music so beautifully. So read the following account of a person who fought against a physical disability and made her life a success story. So it shows that we are going to discuss about such a story. In this story, a deaf girl fights against her physical disability and made her life successful and got fame all over the world. So we'll begin line to line. Rush hour crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. A slight girl looking younger than her 17 years was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibration of the approaching train. So there was rush, many people were there and crowds was there and peoples were pushing to each other. So jostle means pushing roughly to each other. So in this situation she was a slight girl, means slim girl, small and thin. She was sitting there and waiting for the train on underground train platform, and she was looking more younger. Why? Because she was 17-year-old, but she was looking younger than her 17 years, and she was nervous as well as excited. She was nervous because she was leaving his country, that was Scotland, and going to London for Royal Academy of Music. So it was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London, and daunting enough for any teenagers fresh from Scottish farm. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. So the writer says that she was going to take admission in prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London. So she was fearing, she was frightening that, like any teenager. Teenager means what? A person, a boy or girl who is in his teens. टीन्स क्या होता है? जैसे कि 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 ऐसा होता है ना, जो जिसके लास्ट में टीन लगता है उसे हम टीनेजर्स कहते हैं. सो बिफोर 20 years. So she was in her teenage and she was fearing to go to London. Though she was admitted there in music academy, so she was happy enough and excited, and as well as she was nervous too. The reason was that she was profoundly deaf, absolutely means totally she was deaf, so she had fear about that. If we are having some physical disability, then it becomes hard for us to face the challenges. She was leaving her village. She used to live in Scotland. So there were Scottish farm and countryside. It was like small village, but she was going towards the fast life in London. And the life of London is quite different than Scottish farm and Scotland. So she was thinking about that, and she has faced more challenge than this. The biggest challenge in front of her was she was profoundly deaf, and she was going to take admission and she was going to learn music in one of the biggest prestigious academy of music in London. Evelyn Glennie loss of hearing had been gradual, so she was not deaf by birth. She became deaf slowly, gradually means slowly. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. They called her name and she didn't move. I suddenly realized that she hadn't heard, says Isabel Glennie. So, Evelyn's Glennie's loss of hearing was gradual, and her mother recollects one incident when she was only 8 year old. So she was waiting for her turn to play piano in one of the competition. They were calling her name, but she didn't move, she didn't heard anything. So her mother realized that she hadn't heard. So, and she says that when she was 8 year old, one day she was waiting for piano competition for her turn, but when her name had been called out, she didn't move also. It shows that she didn't hear anything. So for a quite while, Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. So for some years, 2 or 3 years, she hid everything. That conceal means what? She hid her growing deafness from friends and teacher. But by the time she was 11, her marks had been deteriorated, and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a specialist. So firstly, what she did, she knew that she could not hear well, but she didn't say to anyone. She was hiding that from friends as well as from the teachers. She didn't tell to anyone. But when she became 11-year-old, her headmistress found that she was getting less mark day by day. She was not getting more marks. So it means she has some problems. So her headmistress called her parents and she advised to take her to a specialist. Specialist is a doctor. So it was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. So at that time they got to know the information that her hearing was impaired, means weakened, and as a result of gradual nerve damage. So there was a problem in her nerve, it was damaged. So she was becoming deaf because of that. She was unable to hear. The reason was the gradual nerve damage. So they were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to a school for the deaf. So the doctor advised her parents she should be fitted with hearing aids, जो मशीन होती है कान में लगाई जाती है. She should be fitted with that machine so that she can hear little more, means in extent she can listen. So she says that everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn. Evelyn कहती है कि everything suddenly looked black. When we got such a huge information and shocking news in our life, no, then our life suddenly change, look black, we can't see anything, means we didn't think at that time. So we don't get time to think about that when we get such a shocking news. When she got to know that she is deaf now and she will unable to hear anything, so it made her so sad, and she said that everything suddenly looked back. So बहुत बुरा ऐसे उसे फील हुआ. But Evelyn was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. But Evelyn was much confident that she was not going to give up. She has a confidence on herself. She was determined to lead a normal life. She wanted to live a very normal life like other children's and pursue means what? Follow, and wanted to follow her interest in music and wanted to become a musician. It was her dream from childhood. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it. In this picture you can see xylophone. Wait. I'll show you. This is. So one day she found that a girl was playing this xylophone, a musical instrument with a row of wooden bars of different lengths. You can see, and I had told you about that. So she found that one girl was playing xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too, and she wanted to play it too. She also wanted to play that xylophone, Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. So most of the teachers discouraged her. They told that you cannot listen, so how will you play this xylophone, or how will you play any musical instrument? So it is better to keep mum, and it is better to sit silently, not to do such action. They told, means it is like a comment of discouragement. But there was another teacher who was percussionist. Percussionist means a person who plays different kinds of musical instruments like drum, tabla and all. So he told that she can play the musical instruments. He began by tuning two large drums to different notes. Don't listen through your ears, he would say, try to sense it some other way. So there was another teacher, Ron Forbes. He motivated Evelyn Glennie. He says that you can do it, just you have to do one thing: don't try to listen through your ears. Listen, or it sense it in some other ways. Means he says that you have to feel the music instead of listening. Just focus on feeling, then you will get to know that you will be able to play any musical instruments. So Evelyn says that suddenly I realized I could feel the higher drums from the waist up. Suddenly she felt that from the waist up she could feel the higher notes, higher tune, and the lower one from the waist down. So she could feel from the waist up the higher notes, the high volume of sound, and the low volume of sound she could feel through the below part of our body. So waist is the middle part of our body. So she was able to feel the and sense music through her waist up and waist down. So इस प्रकार से वो सुन पा रही थी. She could feel that music. Forbes repeated the exercise, and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. So that Forbes repeated the exercise. He told her that do it again and again. So practice is important while achieving something. If we are enough practice, then we can achieve anything. So soon Evelyn discovered that she felt that she could sense certain notes, all kinds of music and sound she could feel through different parts of her body. So she said that I had learned to open my mind and body to sound and vibration. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. So she said that she could feel music through her body and the different parts of her body. She had learned to open her mind also for the music, and the another thing was that she had enough hard worker and determination about anything, so it made her to understand the music and to feel the music. She never looked back from that point onwards. She toured the United Kingdoms with a youth orchestra by the time she was 16. She had decided to make music her life. So she never looked back. When she learned that how to feel the music, and at that time when she knew now she could feel the music, she didn't stop from that point. She toured the United Kingdoms. Toured means what? She traveled. She traveled whole the United Kingdoms with youth orchestra. So orchestra is a group of musicians where she was performing in a group, and by the 16, when she was 16-year old, she decided to make music to her life. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest mark in the history of the academy. So when she gave audition means what? Just giving a short performance, so that the person will realize what type of music we are playing and what type of work we are doing. It's like a demo, we can say. इंटरव्यू जैसा होता है, डेमो उस प्रकार का ऑडिशन लिया जाता है. You know about it. So she auditioned for Royal Academy of Music in London, and she scored one of the highest mark in the history of academy. Means no other girl or boys had gotten that much mark, that marks she got. इतने सारे मार्क्स उसको मिले, one of the highest marks she got, and she made one of the history there. She gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performances. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. So first she used to perform in group, but then she felt that performing alone is better than performing in a group. So she gave the solo performances, and at the end of the 3-year course, actually it was the course when she was admitted in musical academy, so it was 3-year course. In between that course she had got most of the top awards. Captured means she got that awards, उसको मिले उतने सारे awards. So she won many awards there, and these were the top awards. And for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. And for all this, she doesn't feel that she is like a heroic achievement. It is big achievement. She never thinks. She is the girl who feels down to earth. Means she doesn't feel proud on herself, though she has done that much thing. She says that if you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. And she has given us message. She says that if you work hard and if you know where are you going, it means if you have particular aim in your life and you work hard to accomplish that aim, then definitely you can achieve that aim, whatever it may be. And she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi-percussionist, with a mastery of some thousands instrument and hectic international schedule. So she has a so busy schedule of international, means she performs not only in her country, in foreign also she performs. And she says that, so sought after means very famous. She is multi percussionist who can play musical instruments, and she has a mastery of some thousands of instruments. It means that she could play more than thousands instruments. So it is so much we can feel now. And she has a very busy schedule of international level. She performs everywhere. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. So sometimes we get fascinated and feel curious when we watch the performance of Evelyn Glennie. Why? Because she is deaf, she cannot hear. Then also she is expressing such a beautiful music. So it made us so happy. We feel curious as well as fascinating. In our 2 hours discussion, she never missed a word. Men with bushy beards give me trouble, she laughed. Okay, so it was interview with writer. She says that when she took interview of Evelyn Glennie, she didn't feel that she cannot talk well or she cannot hear. Why? Because she talk effortlessly without hearing, and she never miss a single word also. And Evelyn Glennie say in a humorous way that the person who has bushy beard, it creates problem. Why? Because she has to learn everything through the expression and through the lips. She says that not just watching the lips, it's the whole face. Wait. Not just watching the lips, it's the whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. She says that it is not just the face expression we have to study. We have to see eyes as well as the lips. Everything she has to study while communicating with someone. So this is what the deaf person do. They read our lips. They look our eyes to see our expression and what we are talking. But a person who is having bushy beard, he may get some problem while communicating with her because she will unable to understand him. So she speaks flawlessly in a Scottish list. So a way of speaking it is Scottish में उनका जन्म हुआ तो जाहिर सी बात है वो उस लैंग्वेज में ही बात करेगी. So my speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11, she says. So Evelyn Glennie says that when she was 11-year-old, till that she could speak, she could understand everything. So it was the reason that her speech was clear. But that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. But one of the interesting thing we can feel here, though she born in Scotland, so obviously she can talk, she can communicate in Scottish language, but she can also communicate in Japanese as well as French language. So it is like a mystery for the writer and for us, how did she manage to talk that both languages. As for music, she explains, it pours in through every parts of my body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones and even in my hairs. She says that the music is in her all part of body. It tingles her. It feel like pricking something whenever she play the music, whenever she hear the music. So it tingles in the skin, in her cheekbones and even in her hairs also. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the sticks into her fingertips. So whenever she plays xylophone, she can feel that vibration of playing that musical instrument through her fingers from that stick. She can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. By leaning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. So whenever she plays the drum, she can feel that the resonances flowing into her body. So किस प्रकार से वो जो इको उसके बॉडी में जा रहा है वो भी वो फील कर सकती है. On a wooden platform, she removed her shoes so that the vibration passed through her bare feet and up her legs. So whenever she perform, she try to perform on wooden platform instead of other. So it gives her some easiness that she can play very well. So she removes her shoes to play the musical instruments, and through the vibrations it becomes easy for her to play that musical instruments. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. So we can we got to know that Evelyn delights her audience always, and she got one prestigious Soloist of the Year award in 1991. So says master percussionist James Blade, God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expressed music so beautifully. As we have discussed about this line before only, before you read in that we have discussed about that James Blade has commented about Evelyn Glennie, and he is master percussionist. So in this way, she has got one of the biggest award, that is Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award in 1991. Then one of the famous percussionist, master percussionist James Blade commented about her that God have taken her hearing, but he has given her another quality that she can sense everything, the sense of feeling it has given to her, and she can feel more deeply than any of us. So it was the reason she could express music so beautifully. Evelyn confesses that she is something of workaholic. She says that she is today she is successful just because of her hard work. She is workaholic. She likes to work. She doesn't want to spend or waste her time. She gives more time for her work. I have just got to work, often harder than classical musicians. So she says that the other classical musicians are there in her competition, so they don't need to work hard. Why? Because they could hear, they could feel, and they could communicate very well. But she is deaf, and the deaf person always gets problem while creating music and some notes. But the rewards are enormous. She said that, but the rewards is very big for her. Apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn also gives free concert in prison and hospitals. So she generally gives regular concert by taking money, but she also gives free concert in prisons, also in jail and in hospitals. The in prisons and hospital we find the person who had lost their hopes. In a prison we see criminals, they felt so bad always, and they have negative attitude in their life, as well as some patients in hospital, they also have negative attitude. So just motivating them, just to give motivation to them, she give free concerts without taking money in the hospitals and prisons. So she does charity also, means she is a very good musician. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians. So she gives priority to young musicians classes, she takes their classes. And Richlin of the Beethoven Fund of Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. So Anne Richlin, she is Beethoven uh, Fund for Deaf Children. She says that one of the women says about Evelyn Glennie. Evelyn Glennie is a shining inspiration for deaf children, a children who are unable to hear. Evelyn Glennie is like inspiration for them, and they feel that there is nowhere, there is nothing where they cannot go. Means it gives them positiveness to go anywhere to accomplish their dream. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. So she has already accomplished, means so many awards and that much fame. She's famous in her country as well as in other countries also. So it is enough for her. Though she was not aged woman, she has got that much fame. It means she, most of the people doesn't achieve that much thing in twice her age. जो उससे भी ज़्यादा एज के लोग होते हैं वो अचीव नहीं कर सकते उतना उसने अचीव किया है. सो शी हैज़ बॉट परक्यूशन टू द फ्रंट ऑफ द ऑर्केस्ट्रा and demonstrated that it can be very moving. So whenever she plays musical instruments, the people always think that and people focus on her. You know, a deaf girl is singing, a deaf girl is playing some musical instrument. It means it makes people so happy. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, and the person, those who are handicapped, those who are having some physical disabilities. So she gave them inspiration. She just motivate them who look at her, the people who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. And everyone says that those who are blind, those who are deaf, those who are dumb, means handicapped, they says that if Evelyn Glennie can do it, if she can achieve everything in her life, though she got that much deficiency when she was just 11-year-old, she has accomplished her dream, she has completed her dream, so why cannot we do? You know, that type of positiveness she has spread throughout the country. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions, and she has given pleasure to the millions of people through the music. You know, the music is so important thing in our life. Whenever we feel happy, we just beat the music, we sing music, we feel music. And whenever we feel sad, at that time also we feel the lyrics and music. So music is one of the biggest part in our life. So she has given enormous pleasure to many people. In this way, in this story we have seen a girl who was deaf had one dream and she had completed her dream also. So we should not think that we have some deficiency, we have some problems. You know, if we want to achieve something and if we have hard work as well as particular aim in our mind, then definitely we can achieve everything. So that is the message in this story given to us. So in this way the story ends here. I hope you have understand it. हिंदी में भी मैंने थोड़ा यूज़ किया आपको समझने के लिए. एक डेफ गर्ल जिन्होंने इतनी मेहनत करी और सब कुछ हासिल किया उनकी खुद की कंट्री में और फॉरेन में भी, आज वो बहुत ही फेमस है. हालांकि वो सुन नहीं सकती थी, उनको बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स फेस करने पड़े, क्योंकि जो सुन नहीं सकता उसको अगर म्यूज़िक प्ले करना है तो बहुत हार्ड जाता है. इतनी सारी मेहनत करके जस्ट शी गॉट दैट मच फेम. सो जस्ट वी सल्यूट हर वर्क. So by saying so, I stop here. The story is ended. In next video, I will. No.